Hello and welcome to stage 4 of the No Compromise event where we are racing for the Ferrari FXX. Quite the car. I've gotten pretty used to it now, driving it with lower upgrades again. I'm doing this in my new account, my second account, so I can do it from scratch for you guys. So here we are at Suzuka West Circuit. We've got to tailgate the leader for 45 seconds and then win. Also want to make sure that we get the lap times a little bit longer if we can, like both laps here. First lap, of course, is going to be long because we started from a dead stop, so not really much of a worry then, but this can all help to keep the bot difficulty lower going forward. I can't decrease bot difficulty now because I am below recommended PR. You can tell that I'm below by quite a lot because it's turning red. So all I can do now is try to keep the bots where they're at. So I'm going to slow this guy down a little bit. It doesn't matter if I pass him, the timer won't reset. I just need to let the person, oh, they swapped places. That's funny. So I just need to tailgate whoever the leader is. So it keeps adding it up. That's kind of nice. It doesn't matter if it's one particular car. That can get tricky sometimes if you have to tailgate one car for a long time. So I'm going to mess these guys up a little bit, have a little bit of fun because it's still pretty easy. I've got 9 of 28 upgrades, all $R upgrades, so I didn't spend any gold yet, but that's going to be unavoidable for some of the events that are coming up, and so I might just start adding some upgrades. At the end of today, I'll probably buy some because they're going to take like 12 hours to apply, and I'm not going to watch a bunch of ads. I know for sure I'm going to need to spend some gold. Now, ooh, that was quite the smash, wasn't it? It really took him out. Who do we have here that's going to keep everything stacked up nice and tight here? Now, something else I just discovered today. I was doing some research, watching some older videos, just to see where's the bottleneck going to come from. And I could see later there is speed requirements that are quite high. Like there's no way you could reach them with this car. So that's why I'm going to already start adding upgrades. But I noticed something else, and that is they've changed the recommended PR. They're making it higher. So, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you are racing with assists on, like all of them, like brake assist low, steering assist on lower lower high, and traction control on, then you can't do a lot of what you see me doing. And it's not a bad idea to buy more upgrades. And so the recommended PR, I'm pretty sure it's going to take you above having all tier 3 upgrades, but you might end up needing those. Or you could wait and just wait until it gets really difficult, and then, check back with my videos. There might be, I might have some tricks for you. That's why I make these, and I might not. Sometimes there is no tricks. Sometimes it's just hard. So this one here, like it's kind of the same thing. Tailgate anybody for 25 seconds, I believe it said. We're gonna know that right away. The passing on the inside at West Circuit is the easiest. Oh, yeah, nope, I need to tailgate one person for 25 seconds. So you definitely want to get up to the leader as fast as possible because that's the one that's going to be around the longest, right? Ooh, that was a sandwich, wasn't it? 3 wide isn't a good idea at that corner. Now, I will get in my 25 seconds on this particular driver, so it gives me lots of time. I'm not going to smash too much yet. I'm not saying I won't, just won't do too much yet. Might try to gently. Well, now I've got all my tailgating in. Tailgating and drafting, 2 totally different things. Tailgating, you can even be beside the car as long as your front bumper is a little bit behind the other car's front bumper. That's all that matters. Now, want to make sure you win with as little as possible. So you want the cars really close to you when you are finishing the events, as close as you are allowed to. So yesterday there was a stage where it said finish with a lead of at least 100 meters. I wasn't much more than 100 meters ahead. Here, now I'm going to do a pit maneuver, just be nasty here. Now look behind me, see? Oh, I couldn't really see myself causing any havoc there. What do we have here? Now, got to be careful. You can end up having the bots take off on you. This is probably a really bad idea, but I don't know. I kind of get a kick out of that. Wrecking multi-million-dollar cars is fun when it's purely fiction. Okay, so I'm going to do something. Once I have just one car left, I am going to block that car and make it push me. And if you do that, it's hard to hold the car behind you. But sometimes if you just make them push you, it's easier to stay in front of them. And that's going to guarantee that we're as close as possible, isn't it? Unless they were beside me. So, watch this. No accelerator, no brakes. All I'm doing is I'm going to try to stay right around the middle of the track. You got to anticipate what the bot's going to do. So watch this. Once I get in just kind of the right spot, then the bot doesn't dance around too much. Obviously, the bot's trying to get around me, but I can't do much about it. As soon as this timer runs out, I'm going to nail it in hard reverse and see if I can get even closer behind this car before the timer ends, before the stage ends. There we go. I still won, but I was actually behind that car when the green banner came up there. Anyway, driver level 29, or am I 30? You know what? I wasn't paying attention close enough to that. Anyhow, so this one, again, let's finish really close to that time. What I'm going to do is right when I get near the end of, like right here, you can't see your timer sometimes. So that's where it can be beneficial to switch driver views. I'm really not good at any other driver view, which isn't really good. Bonnet view, you definitely get your timer the whole time. And I'm just horrible at that race view, so I'm not going to switch. So let's see here. Oh, this circuit, the finish line's right after the hairpin. That's going to force me to switch views. Because watch, it's going to disappear. I won't be able to see my clock. Okay, well, I'll do this. I'm going to slow it down. Oh, wait, I better floor it. Ah, nuts. How close is this going to get? Oh, boy. That was really close. 36.557. Yeah, that is less than 0.3 of a second there. About 0.25 is all I had. A quarter second left. Yikes. So, going back. Now, Suzuka, the Grand Prix circuit. If you want to take an off-track cuts, you can pass on on corner 1 and 2 here right at the start. You can easily pass most of the field. I'm going to try to keep this mostly legit. I mean, okay, I got 2 tires way off track on the grass. Braking is horrible when you do that. 2 tires off track gives you the worst braking in the game. Believe it or not, the best braking, the quickest braking in the game is all tires fully off track. I did a test on that once. All tires on track is second best. Anyway, so you got to be aware of that. When you're braking the 2 tires off track, you have to be aware that you need to get on them sooner. Okay, so now, just like before, I'm getting all my tailgating in as soon as possible. And I might protect my car for a while. I don't know, I might not. I'm being a little bit careful with it, though. The thing about damaging your car is you lose acceleration, grip, top speed, brakes, you lose everything. So you got to be careful. I still want to slow this lap down a little bit, though. So Romano. Now, look at this. Look how much of a difference the inside line makes. Oh, boy, that's getting a bit... Whoa, Zoe! That was quite the hit. Woo! Zoe just damaged herself. That's why she got passed. Bots get damaged, too, actually. If you smash the front end of a bot, it will be slower. Zoe collided with me at pretty high speed, so that would have really hurt Zoe's car. So I don't know, we might not see her again. I might do some pit maneuvers, though, and see if Zoe can make a reappearance. Okay, Romano. I still got to get tailgating in, so I'm not going to smash you up too much. If you stay further back, you can get on the throttle earlier, which helps you. See, look at this, nice gains in Romano. And as soon as this timer's full, I don't have any use of you. Bye-bye. Let's see if I can cause some chaos. Look behind me there. Oh! I didn't get a chance to look behind me soon enough. Oh, well, he got passed. I don't really know what the consequences were. Let's see here. What else could I do? Well, I could do some drifting. Yeah, drifting could be doing some fun here. So, if you want to do some drifting, you got to huck it sideways a bit late. Like, don't brake as early for the corners. And you'll see me feathering the throttle. Now, of course, if you're doing proper drifting, you really need to utilize a handbrake. We don't have that in this game. So when I hit the brakes, all 4 wheels are braking, which isn't really what you'd be doing when you want to do drifting. You want the handbrake so only your rear wheels are brake a bit, and that's going to cause your rear end to snap loose, and then you get on the gas in lower gear and just let her go. Well, I'm going to stack this up a little bit, start having a bit of that. I want to see if I can get the field really stacked up. I got a whole bunch of cars right behind me, which can be it can be dangerous, because then you can end up having 2 or 3 wide. Like, oh, look at what we got here. We've got 4 cars running 2 wide. That can be sketchy. So I've got to be careful that I don't leave too much of a gap. Ooh, 5 cars. One broke out. Okay, well, now if I pit somebody, it could get nasty. They could like crash and have all sorts of nastiness. Okay, let's get him nicely turned around here. Pit maneuver. And, oh, they went single file. So boring. Oh, and I'm way off track. Okay, well, I better be... Oh, nuts. Elias got by me. Okay. Now, I gotta be careful. Zoe's back. Okay, I gotta get... Ooh, I gotta get by Elias here. Okay, Zoe and Elias. Let's just see if we can do a little bit of matchmaking here. Okay, go check out Zoe. Oh! That was a perfect match. Stuff you do. Now, this isn't just about me being stupid. I am increasing the lap times, which is what I want to do. I want my laps to be a little bit longer, so the game doesn't say, oh, you're running super fast, let's increase the difficulty. More drifting. Drifting's easier when your car's totaled because you lose grip. And this car, I love this car. It's a fun car. Obviously rear wheel drive because I was doing donuts at the beginning of other stages. Zoe is back again. Zoe, you're out of here. I don't know what happened to her there. She got back on the track eventually. Zoe's fast. Zoe's going to be faster than the other cars, so even damaged, she's able to overtake and make her show up again. Okay. Seeing who else we have here, mixing it up. Yeah. So as I was talking about, I was watching some videos from other people who've done this event in the past and definitely noticed PR changes. But just so you know, they didn't actually change the event. They're not going to go do that. So this is all the same as it was before, same difficulty. They're just saying, based on feedback, and I did go read comments too. And I remember the very first time this event ran, a lot of people had a lot of trouble. So it's not a bad idea for them to increase the recommended PR. It doesn't force you to spend more. It's just saying, maybe you should consider more. This is getting difficult for you. These types of events are designed for people who race without assists. If you race with assists and if you follow the recommended PR scale, you should be okay. You might still need some pointers here and there, but you should be able to earn the car following the recommended PR levels. So just bear that in mind. These types of events are really fun for guys like me who've been racing for years. And there we go. Oh boy. Holy smokes. Let's take a look at these numbers. That was a whole bunch of cars close together. Oh, look at that. First to fifth place, all within half a second. So please like, please subscribe, check out the playlist, some other videos. Thanks for joining me today.